Hello and welcome, and the time has finally come. That's right, episode 1 of the challenge, season 32, Final Reckoning is here. And I think Johnny Bananas can describe how I was feeling leading up to this moment.
My nipples are hard, TJ.
Yeah, they were rock solid. Like, they could have cut diamonds. Now, this first episode of the season was jam-packed, full of love, hate, eliminations, 2 South African luxury mansions, a $1 million winner-take-all grand prize, going to probably the biggest douchebag in the house. But before we get to all of that, let's start from the beginning. That's right, this episode took place at a makeshift gravesite where half the cast was told that their most bitter, hated rivals were buried, and they would have to use a walkie-talkie to find out where they were buried, and they had to unbury them and go through an archway. Now, if that wasn't a big enough twist, the last 2 teams to make it through the archway would be eliminated. Yeah, Tori, that was my exact face hearing that too. Now, TJ lets them all loose. They run down the mountain, and gosh, they gave them a walkie-talkie, but if only they gave them like a tool to help them like dig up their partners or something. Gosh, if only.
What do you dig with? Just your hands?
Really, Nelson? It was like 3 feet in front of your face. I mean, even the dude buried knew where the shovels were. Now, the promotions leading up to the premiere episode said that there was going to be twists, turns, unpredictable gameplay, and really nothing could have gotten me ready for the twist right at the 6-minute mark of this episode.
Hey guys, I'm Jenna, and me and Zach have been dating since Champs vs. Stars ended, and we're doing amazing.
I can't get rid of her, no matter what I do. No, I'm just kidding. Jenna's awesome. We are great. We're good.
The end goal is to get married, of course. I already tricked him to be back with me. I can trick him into that too.
You know what they say, true love starts with trickery. Hey Jenna, if you're trying to trick him into marrying you, how about you also trick him on how to tell what your voice sounds like over the phone? Also trick him to say the right name of the girl he's talking to. That was a bad moment, but it was a great moment. Anyways, the cast is digging up their rivals, and one by one they're all popping out of the ground like Plants vs. Zombies. Let's take a look at some of the reactions to the players to their rivals.
I see Satan's ass, also known as Amanda.
Kiss my ass, Nelson!
Hey, Veronica.
He should have called me weak, and now he's going to have to deal with me.
Oh, poor CT. You Bostonian person, you. Good luck, man. You are going to need it this season. I'm hoping you ride off in the sunset with that $1 million. So everybody gets out of their grave, they're all running, and pretty much the last 2 teams to make it out of their graves was Brittany and Chuck, Jenna and Jemmy. And so, with those 2 teams out, let's just all go to the mansion, guys. Let's, wait a minute. I feel like we're forgetting something. But what could it be?
TJ, what about me?
Everybody else is getting dug out, and I'm not.
Johnny's partner was MIA, so he gets to stay in the house, even though technically he was the last one to get dug up. So that means Jenna and Jemmy and Brittany and Chuck are both out. But there's another twist that TJ drops on us, that because Zach and Amanda got out first, they have the power to kick out yet another team. And for this, they decide to go lowballing and take out Devon and Josiah. Thank you, Zach. Thank you. But Devon, what did you have to say about that?
Or it's a pussy move. Whatever.
Yeah, that sounds like Cardi B's next single. Anyways, those 3 teams are out. Now on to the house, where basically the rest of the episode is everybody getting reacquainted, the audience getting reacquainted with all the people in the house, who their rival is and why they're rivals, and really love. You could feel the love in the air between Joss and Amanda, Kyle and Faith, and whatever you call this?
For real. It's like you want what you have at home, then I'm gonna respect that because I'm not gonna be that girl. But imagine if you won this by polydicking
Whoa.
Like, if you have a girlfriend or what, but I totally get it, and I totally respect it, and I'm not gonna be that kind of girl, but I mean, if you really want to stay in the house, you're gonna have to do something, mister, and you're gonna have to do it with me. But Paulie, in his confessional, has to admit that there is one special lady outside the house that owns the deed to his heart. Oh, Paulie, that is so cute. Oh my gosh, he must really have changed. She must really have just totally just gone all in. This girl must be so special. Oh yeah. That's right. That does happen. Also, not even a couple minutes later, Paulie describes women as literal pieces of meat.
There's a lot of steak and burgers right in front of me, but I got filet mignon waiting for me back at home.
Now, who says chivalry is dead? Well, if the first episode couldn't take a little bit more of a twist, there is a redemption house where the 3 teams that were eliminated right off the bat go, and they have a chance to come back in the house. So, great. That's awesome. I was hoping that Devon, Josea, and Chuck would get more screen time. Great. Well, last but not least, let's take a look at the throwdown that happened between Melissa and Kayla. Now, this all stemmed from the last little bit of vendettas where Melissa says that Kayla and Tony allegedly hooked up in the house. Kayla basically was like, you ain't coming between my man outside the house. You ain't coming between my relationship, and I'm going to beat you for it. Basically, both girls beat each other. Now, just like the great philosopher Drake, that went from 0 to 100 real quick, so quickly that this incident awoke TJ from his MTV cave and slumber to come out and make a house call to the challenge, and basically said, yo, Kaylee, Melissa, y'all out. And then in the middle of saying that, he gets cut off by the end of the episode by saying Kaylee and Cam. Now, there's a few theories I have about this. I feel as though because Kayla and Melissa both got knocked out, I feel as though because the body count is so high, let's take a look at the body count real quick. It's Jenna, Jemmye, Devon, Josea, and then Brittany and Chuck all could come back, but that's still a lot. And then you also have now Kayla and Melissa definitely out. Now, if you take out Cam and Kaylee, that's 10 people out right off the bat. So I feel as though that leaves Kaylee and Cam in a very precocious situation, like what TJ said for Giant Bananas. He's been in the game for 18 seasons. He has so many vendettas that could happen and come back to help him out. Whereas Kaylee and Cam were rookies last season, and they don't have too many other rivalries right now. So I feel as though the body count is so high that they're going to be paired up together. But what do you think? Tell me what you think is going to happen to Kaylee and Cam in the comment section below. Also, we didn't even get past really the 24-hour mark of this challenge season yet in real time. So, Giant Bananas' partner is still MIA. So I want to hear what your theories are about who you think Giant Bananas' partner is going to be. Leave that in the comment section below. And really, anything you want to say about this episode, I want to hear your theories, what you liked about this episode, what you disliked about this episode, who you really like, who you dislike. I want to know everything. I want to read all of it. So just leave it down below. And thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to tune into MTV at 10 o'clock next Tuesday to watch episode 2 and see what all happens. And while you're here, hit that subscribe button, leave a like, give me a comment. I really appreciate you guys watching, and really just have a good week, and I'll see y'all next week.